Good morning. I will read out from Sri Shirdi Sai Baba, his life and miracles by Starling Publishers Private Limited. Here it goes. Sai Baba abandons himself to the mood of divine ecstasy through music. Like the Lord of Dance Nataraj, Baba too loses himself in the cosmic dance, symbolizing the primal rhythmic energy of life. Sai Baba's profound love and compassion for suffering humanity are manifested here as he genuinely tends a labor's source. The hunger of Guru's heart for the love of his bhaktas is now sufficiently recognized. Here is one such instance of devotees' burning love for the Master. Baijabai Daily sought out Baba in the fields where he lived in the early days in order to bring him food which she lovingly prepared for him. Here Baba raises his hand in gesture of blessing and his eyes light up with gratitude. The Guru has his needs and longings too, and this is an alluring facet of the Guru Bhakt relationship. Jai Shai Baba. Jai Shai Baba, Jai Shai Baba. Om Shai Baba, Jai Jai Shai Baba. To me, he is the living God on earth. Shai Baba was in the habit of going to a few houses in the neighborhood to beg for food. At times, Baba would scold a grudging housewife and say, Mother, you have so many chapatis, so much rice and vegetables in your pots. Why refuses a bit of food to a fakir? The gentle chastisement and the accuracy of the strange fakir's pronouncements would remove the veil of Maya from those women who would then rush to put their all at his feet as an offering of love. Here is shown Sai Baba in Dwarka mine. Dwarka mine is very famous in Shirdi. Sai Baba's knowledge of the Shastras, the Gita, the Koran, and the other scriptures was phenomenal. He was indeed wisdom of incarnate. Without studying or reading books, Baba possessed rare proficiency in all scriptures, and he would quote from verse and the line to show where a particular truth lay embedded. Within a very short time of Sai Baba's arrival at Shirdi, the villagers, pointing to him, called him Sai, the Parameshwar. These simple folk also hailed him as an avatar of this age. Thus, in a moment was resurrected the immortal saint of Sirdi, Sri Sai Baba, the great apostle of love. Service is the badge of God's kingdom. Radha Krishna Mai, a lady of high family, voluntarily assumed the duty of sweeping the Dwarka Mai daily. This was her way of showing her adoration for her master, Sai Baba. There is an interesting story of one Baba's many miracles. When Chand Patil met Sai Baba in the forest, Baba offered him a smoke. To his great dismay, however, he found that he didn't have the wherewithal to ignite a fire to light his chilam. Baba had no matches but just Thrusting the tongs nearby, he produced a flame. The rider, witnessing the miracle, realizes and recognizes Baba's divine stature and kneels to the saint in humble gratitude. Sri Sai Baba was very fond of children. He used to spend a part of his day in playing, chit chatting, or humoring them. The saint of Shirdi had green fingers for all that he showed, and planted would blossom forth into fruit and flower. Here, the divine gardener is seen tending and watering the plants in the Lendi gardens. Lendibag is a famous garden in Shirdi. Every pilgrimage should go to Lendibag. Here, Sai Baba is seen sitting on the steps of famous Dwarka Mai mosque at Shirdi. Absorbed in the divine thraldom of music, Baba's appreciation of talent, and the warm encouragement he gave to those who had talent were priceless gifts from his immeasurable divinity. Sai Baba distributes the holy Udi, the panacea of all travels, to his bhaktas. Udi is the ash that dropped from the holy fire kindled by Baba 100 years ago. The great master would use this ash for healing the sick, thus investing the Udi the great power by his gesture. Even now, the sick and the unhappy alike are healed if they take this divine medicine with faith. Sai Baba often cooked vegetables, rice, and spices, all mixed together in his magic earthen pot. The food that cooked seemed to grow in abundance, and there was always enough for everyone. Verily, the touch of Shat Purusha unlocks the storehouse of the goddess goddess Annapurna's unlimited resources. Sai Baba is going in procession from Dwarkamai to the Chavadi, accompanied by his veteran devotees. The Bhaktas thus escorted Baba to his destination with all the ceremonial honors due to a king. For was he not in fact of kings? The 15th October 1918 was a sorrowful and fateful day for the little village of Shirdi, for in heavy hours of noon, the beloved master suddenly breathed his last. Quietly and unobtrusively, Baba gave up his body and let his head fall gently on the shoulder of disciple. The great avatar's glorious period of messiahship is his self-allotted labor of love came to an abrupt end. All this magic light that had given courage, hope, and inspiration to the thousands of seekers died out. In the moment, all the chambers of the ashram seemed emptied of delight and strange desolation, filled with each heart, but not for